Hey, community.
We are
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
And we're going to show this week's comics. We already showed some earlier this week. But we're going to show that fat stack over again. And then we got 3 fatter stacks.
We're going to go through the whole week. Basically is what we're going to do. Recap. First of all, I want to do a quick shout out to K Titus. Don't know if you're still here. Appreciate the fact that you're probably waiting for us for a while. And we appreciate that. I know that we kept moving our schedule around. There was a lot of things for us to kind of work out, right, Kai? Because we got announcements, man. We want to go through announcements first? Or you want to show books first? You want to show some books, then the announcement? How you want to do this? You can tell we don't rehearse.
We'll show the books first.
How about these books, and then you want to go through them all? This is what we got from eBay. This is the second part.
Yeah, we're getting Maestro stuff. We have our own reasoning for a lot of the stuff we do. Maestro. We think Maestro is gonna develop.
Yes, there's gonna be a mini series, and we want to be able to have the whole origin stuff. This is the last number 5, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cover A. The reason why we end up getting this is we'll explain that in a moment. We have 2 cover A's, and we will. Hey, Hunter, books first. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the vote. And we have 2 FOCs, and I'm gonna see if I can get another one. So I'm trying to match up all these pairs. We're completionists.
Next, we have the Ultimate Spider-Man 33. I actually like this cover a lot.
I love this cover. You know, this is actually a something we could possibly down the road slab. We do believe that this is going to be a significant thing down the road. John and actually Titus, 2 people were here. We were talking about that before. So that was the cover, Ultimate Spider-Man number 33.
Here we have a Fantastic Four number 1.
This is also what I was talking about.
Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1.
Correct. This is the Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1. And this starts off that whole Ultimate Reed Richards thing that I was talking about. And he turns into the Ultimate Maker.
Here we have a Venom number 1.
This is again more eBay stuff. When it comes to
eBay stuff,
Venom,
we got the killer stuff. We're not even there yet, and we're hoping we'll pick up some viewers for that.
So this is one of the pickups that we did out of one of the local shops. And
I'm the Joker fan, but you picked this up.
I did because we didn't have
that cover is actually really funny.
It's a 3rd print issue, and it actually has the different color, and that's why I wanted it to, because the second print was essentially they were almost identical. So we now have the 1st and 3rd print of that book.
We have the Amazing Spider-Man, the homage cover.
Well, actually, this is the original. This is the original Todd McFarlane 316,
not the facsimile.
Well, you were looking at that, and I know that that's what he was looking at. He was looking at the Venom 25, which is the homage Funko to this,
which is this one. This is a cover of the Funko, and it came in a set. It's a set, so maybe we'll sell it as a set.
If it ever comes down to that's probably
it's gonna go.
Yeah,
because it's perfect.
How about we do this too?
And
just to make it pretty. See if that fits. We'll work out there.
I don't want it to fall. This is an original.
It's too precarious. We'll put it where it needs to be.
So, but here we have Carnage Mind Bomb. As you can see, I'm going to try and shine it red foil.
Yeah, this is another one that we had to get off of eBay. I'm trying to get all the stuff that I didn't get as a kid. And just picking up now, just finishing off basically some of those gaps. So the next, obviously, if you know what the second part of this is, It's a Wonderful Life. So that's next on the agenda. So hold on, wait, that was all of it? Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. You're going to hand me that box over there, please.
Oh.
Yeah, the one you probably threw?
No, I just know what you're doing.
Yeah, you the man. Hey, so we are now getting into some of...
I can't tell whether I want to see or not. See, I do this, and then I do a little bit of this, and I just go back and forth.
Let's do that, and then I'll allow you to kind of just slide them out like that. Yeah. So, we've been working on some of our, how should I say, look for our show. So we're gonna go ahead, and we know that there's.
I already made one small change. If you guys have noticed, we talked about it last time. You were surprised by it because you didn't know I even did it.
Well, I was wondering how.
So what? I'm just gonna right here. Yeah. This is changed, and so if I click on somebody's comment, see it's now smaller, whereas it would go across all the screen,
right?
Like over here, it's now just here, and so, it allows you guys to see more.
Small little changes.
It's even transparent.
So we've actually, and now we also know that there's the digital version, and for you, the hardcore like horror fan, we all like.
Catch you later, Kate Titus.
Yeah, you take care. Thank you for being here. We all know that everyone likes the practical aspect too, right? So like for hardcore fans, we like practical stuff. So what we decided to do is, as opposed to just make everything all like, framed out and all digital, we're going to get into some practical style. So let's go with this one. Ready?
Like.
Look.
What?
It's a banner. It's a banner. It's a banner.
Oh, it's a makeshift banner.
Hey, wait. Here we go.
He's got more?
Wait.
You've got more?
There we go. There we go. How's that?
I didn't even know you subscribed.
Are we? What do you think?
Let's get into some comments.
More books. Okay.
So here we have Wind number 1.
Which we also have. So as you know, okay, so this book that I'm holding in my hand, this one came from Atomic Basement.
Here we have another Wind number 1.
This one came from The Comic Bug. So as you can tell, we're going everywhere. There was another book that over there we got from Jeffrey Comics.
You were out for a while. You said you were supposed to be back at one time, and you were actually a little late, but you came back with what we're still showing you. Here we have Wind.
This was a variant that I definitely wanted to get. I didn't see many of these things. Everyone's seen the 1 in 25s and all that, and they're all cool. I didn't see this. I do need to clean that up just a little bit. Hunter, we appreciate you being here. Don Dizzle, we appreciate you being here. Titus, I know you had to cook.
My hands are sweating even just trying to grab this book.
So I appreciate that you came and hung out for a while. And I know you were probably waiting for us. So apologize that you had to do that.
This comic, which I'm going to take so much care in, is the Wind Peach Momoko variant.
We have actually another one coming after this. But we had to get this one. I don't know if you know that
careful with that thing
is doing a signing event. And we were trying to get Lutinian books that we really like.
Now, you were actually able to pick up another Batman 89.
I was. Now, we were able to get so far everything that you saw, including this book. So this book, that win, those other 3 wins.
And this, I like the cover because he's eating pizza.
It's in the sewer eating pizza. Classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
And it's got the Power Rangers on top.
This was another FOC that I was looking for. Now, I panicked and I ended up buying one online, but I ended up finally getting one. This also I got from the Atomic Basement. Now, everything that you're seeing, I got from the Atomic Basement in Long Beach. Also, this book right here.
Here we have a Judge Dredd signed by Brandon East.
Now, we did an interview with Brandon, and
yes, we did.
I didn't get the luxury to be able to hang out with him and actually in Long Beach when he was doing a signing event. Now, my understanding at the time when he had signed this, that I believe he only signed 10 of these. Because of the COVID situation, there's presently only 10 of these books that are signed.
As far as you know.
As far as we know at this point. Now, everything that you just saw right there, that whole stack of books that you saw right there, we got for $85. I need that Storyfolio, please.
Oh, sorry.
So thank you to Mike over at the Atomic Basement. He hooked me up. I can't wait to go back tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week, and pick up some more books. You hooked me up. Wait, let me start.
It's on the it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom.
And I appreciate it, man. I look forward to seeing you again next week. I know it was a heavy week, and I know Jeff ended up doing a signing event, and that was awesome. So if you guys didn't catch that, I know that they're starting opening up at certain places. So there are signing events that are now starting to happen. So start looking inside for your local LCSs and see how you may be able to support their local signing events. All right, let's open up another one.
All right.
Being that these books were so expensive, I had to.
Join the Future, number 2.
Now, this was the cover A that we did not have. What we ended up receiving, what if you saw from the other day, was a 1 in 10 variant.
Oh, wait. I think these are actually last week's. Are they not?
So there's a couple here that we did pull out. So this we don't need to necessarily see. We'll just kind of go. And then this one, I think we did the same, right?
This is the 92.
Yeah, this is more stuff that we're going to end up having Tinian sign. See, these essentially.
We're just going to run through. Ooh!
Now, you didn't get. Now, this is part of our pull. So, Dark Knight.
This is Dark Knight's Death Metal number 1. This is cool.
This is the.
There's a lot of foil, a lot of metallic, and you can see they even. Damn, that's cool.
Is it embossed? Oh, yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, this is the cover A. Yeah, we like shiny things. We're part crow.
But we also got a blank variant.
Well, that's at the sketch.
Not blank, sketch.
Okay, so for many of people,
words are hard.
For many of people that may not know, and I have yet to hear anybody say this. I don't think I told you. I was informed by, I believe his name is Eddie, over at one of our LCSs. Now check this out again. My understanding initially is this was supposed to be a 1 in 100 variant.
Really?
The party variant that was supposed to come out 12:01 the night of release, so that would be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, was confused with this variant. So now the party variant is way more rare than the 1 in 100, and this was the original 1 in 100 print that is now overprinted by Diamond because they fucked up, and now you know why this is a saturated market. So people that end up pre-buying them over on eBay for as much as, I think I'm going to lowball it and say that $40, and I know they're going for more than that. They got screwed. Moving on.
Here we have an actual black sketch cover of Dark Knight's Death Metal number 1.
I'm a sketch addict in the sense that whenever I see a sketch cover, I have to have it. So if people ever say, hey, man, you say you never buy cover buys. I do. I buy sketch.
So I actually didn't even know you picked this up, but I'm actually looking forward to reading this. We bought the Crow number 2, cover A.
I love Lev. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Who am I to say? What I do know is the story.
Whoa!
Is great.
What?
I love the story.
We're already on number 4. I haven't even read the first 3.
Charlie Sickney does a brilliant writing for a book that we've had on our pull list since day one that we met him, and that name of that book is
White Ash. I actually did read the first one. I'm wrong, but this is a cool cover. I didn't even know you picked the 4th one up, and I didn't even know we had up to number 3 yet.
We're on the pull. So issue 1 comes across as a stereotypical, almost apple pie style story until you get to the last few pages of the book. Whole world flips around, and then you up in a Middle Earth situation. It's awesome. It's a fun run. It's a fun read, fun run because he has as many as 10 arcs, as many as 10 arcs, and each arc will be 6 issues. And I'm hoping he does a minimum of 3.
So here we have Ludocrats issue number 2.
Cover B.
When I first read this, I was very, very pleased. It's insane, and for my type of brain.
He got to read it prior in which that I did in the sense of Ludocrats number 1. I actually finally got to just complete it entirety for the second time.
You've told me that there's a few people who did actually not enjoy the kind of writing.
I've realized why. All right. Now, Gillen, he has a unique style of its own, but I've been able to finally come up with an analysis of, and you may appreciate this because of your recent listenings to, analysis of how to describe Ludocrats musically. And what I mean by that is it's hard to describe the reading of that story without really confusing people. So what I've decided to do is give an analogy. If you are familiar with the band called Primus, Ludacrats is the Primus of the comics right now. It is crazy, it is loony, and it is so much fun. If you're into that kind of stuff, which not everybody's into Primus, it is one hell of a fucking run. It's oh my god. I just ask. He ask him. He digs it. So hey, this is what we ask. Look at
that. We don't need it. Just you guys watching is enough. Thank you so much. Here we have Philadelphia.
Reason why we got 6. This cover is, well, we remember we had the other cover. It was a Jay Lee cover, the black one with the red, the old. Anyways, had to get a cover A because I couldn't touch that cover B. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So beautiful Jay Lee, all black cover. I'm hoping that we can get Rodney Barnes to sign one side, Jason to sign the other, and then we can get Jay Lee to sign the top. It would be gorgeous.
It would be perfect.
Yeah, slab worthy.
Here we have Undone by Blood. I haven't read this, but
so this story, what's cool is it's more in depth of a story. It's not straightforward. It gives you a duality story. So there's actually 2 stories going on at the same time. And they do fall parallel with one another. And one is actually giving like confidence, support, courage for this person to do what is seemingly the impossible. So it's a great little story so far. Only issue 2. Still can get it.
Here we have Strange Academy #1. What I believe this to be the FOC.
I have no idea. I haven't even really looked inside. What I did know is that I haven't had an opportunity. We've been collecting as many different types of this cover as possible. This is one we did not have. So I wanted this. It's in pretty decent condition. And, you know, to me, this would be a great cover for Scotty to sign.
We have... What is this? Oh, it's Batman 87. Okay. I couldn't.
This was another one of those books that we got really cheap. I really like the cover, and it does fall in line with the whole, storyline because we have the 86 and now 87. And I really particularly like this cover instead. So, got a cover B.
Wow, that's so cheap. So here we have Something's Killing the Children #1. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff signed by Tinian if you can't tell.
And, I mean, there's what more to say than this is a great cover. It's a great story. And he's killing it on almost anything he's touching.
Look at what Comic Book Hunter said.
Great songs. I agree.
No, he typed the lyrics.
Race car? Brown Beaver? Yeah, all these, I mean, then you'd probably like Ludacrats. This is again, Ludacrats is that kind of a wacky, fucked up story. It's fun to watch. Or fun to read. That's what I meant.
So here we have Batman #1, The Adventures Continue.
Yeah, this was one of, you may have seen, but this is, one of 3 covers that we ended up getting. We got the A, B, and C.
We got this one.
Mm-hmm. There's the B. I put the C away. It nervous to me. C is a sketch cover. And that Black Cat oven. Yeah. First appearance of the Iron Black Cat. And that's it. Strange Adventures.
Yep. Strange Adventures. #1.
And again, this was another book that we got a good deal. I've been hearing some pretty decent things about it. I've not read it.
I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm gonna dig into so many of these comics. I'm probably gonna first dig into Wind. I personally thought that at least the character looked cool on Something Is Killing the Children, so I'm probably gonna check more out about that. I like the bandana with the teeth.
Yeah, that was a big cosplay, if you recall, last year.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, really starting to pick up steam. Yeah, a lot. It's really winning over a lot of people, both in story and as a cosplay thing. People are.
It's really easy to cosplay. It's just a girl in a tank top wearing a bandana with a big ass knife.
And I really think
it's not even a knife. It's almost like a machete.
And I think that's part of the allure, is the simplicity behind it. So do you want to go ahead and let's
close this off?
Well, we have to a small little announcement to make.
Oh, that's right. So we're gonna be starting boxes.
We are. Now, how we're gonna do this is
what kind of boxes, you may ask?
Well, you're right, and we're not fully gonna disclose that yet. What we will say is this: we don't have the ability to really do a whole lot. So,
with what we can do,
we think we can do 5
comics per box.
Roughly is our goal. We will guarantee 4. Our goal is 5.
And if you're lucky,
you'll get a bonus one.
And it's going to be better than all the rest.
It will be something that's stereotypical of us in the sense that it will probably be a signed book. It'll probably be something that you can't find in your local LCS. Something different.
But regardless, we're going to try and make it fair so that even if you don't get one of the super amazing comics, each box you'll find stuff that'll still put a smile on your face for the day or the week.
We've been contacted and people had stated that they had the inability to go ahead and get some of the books from some of the artists and creators in which that we've had on our show. We've taken it upon ourselves to be able to start gathering some of these books. We're not in the business of selling books. However, we've
almost created a middle ground of being a middleman between artists and creators and LCS shop owners.
Well, and you guys. So we've been able to we've been able to talk to shops, like Kai said, and we've been able to tell
the perfect triangle.
Right. And make the recommendations of certain books or certain things that we like and put them on their radar.
The community is actually a big part of it.
They are. That's why, because of that recommendation or the inquiry of you guys.
Because even the community have their own LCSs.
But not all of them have the books in which that we've been asked about.
Oh, that's true.
So we've taken it upon ourselves to try to get some of these lesser known, way indie, or in the case of sometimes maybe big known, but just not, you may not have access to certain variants or something. We're going to try to put that together for you. However, like I said, we only have the ability to do
5.
So
around,
meaning 5 boxes.
5 boxes.
We can only do 5 boxes a month at best, in the sense of a month. We're going to work this out. We're going to try it, but this is what we're going to do.
We're still figuring things out. We're working behind the scenes. We're working to make this.
We're going to start.
We're trying to make it so when we release it, it's released with no problems.
Right.
And that everybody's happy and we come back with no complaints.
Now, Kai is going to give you the name right now.
I am?
You are. It's called 1, 2 Comic Talk Indie
Boxes.
Indie Box. So we've noticed that no one specializes in a pure 100% indie box.
It's
why? Now, the other thing is we also notice that people are just basically throwing out certain flavors and tastes of certain things. We're generally going to be focusing on new books from artists and creators that don't have the ability to put in some of their books to some of the shops that might be in the vicinity near you. We will try to do that for you. So we have the inability to really create a quote unquote business, especially when I get back to work. I'm not going to have this time. But we think what we can do maybe as many as 5 boxes, and in there 4 to 5 books with a bonus book thrown in.
If you like.
We believe that we can go as low as around $20 for the actual box, $5 for shipping. Anything above for the shipping, if you get the bonus book or if it turns to be heavier, we will absorb. The idea is to actually essentially get these books to you.
We're trying to make trying to make this a good experience,
right? And we know that,
and a easy process.
We know that also. We're probably going to be able to fulfill certain mandates. Meaning, right now all we have is 2 people in the chat. We only carry anywhere from 2 to 4 people in the chat, anyways. So we don't think we're going to be flooded. We believe that we'll be able to give you a date on a video, but you have to keep watching our videos. The reason why is, when we drop that date, when you have the eligibility to be able to place order and you want to be on that list to be receiving one of these 5 boxes, what we'll do is we won't pre-charge you, won't do any of that. What we'll do is we'll ask you on that video to make a comment. Just say something like, and we'll tell you when, like, I want in. If you want in on one of those 1-2 Comic Talk Indie Box, then what we'll end up doing is we'll end up finding those names. We'll put them on a list, put them in order, and we'll check them off. We'll tell everybody what their number is.
We might even reply to some comments saying you're registered. We'll figure out a system, register everybody so that we're able to put everybody on the list.
And we'll touch base with everyone so they know where they reside. So that is our goal. We will have these boxes, hopefully by the end of the month, kind of put together.
You guys let us know what you think, too.
We won't really disclose necessarily what will be in the box. So it is kind of a mystery box. However, you know that it's going to be from the artists and creators that we either have on the show or want to have on the show. So you know the feel and the type of what we are into, and you know that you're going to be getting certain indies that sometimes blow up, certain indies that are just great reads.
If you're watching us and you know what we're talking about, odds are you're going to receive comics or that we've probably shown.
And that you'll enjoy, because if you're watching us, it's probably something that you enjoy. So
you're watching us, there's got to be a reason, right?
Right, which means that you'll
enjoy it.
Right. So again, recap, 1-2 Comic Talk Indie Box, 5 will be available. More likely 4 to 5 books will be in the box. $20, $5 shipped. Everything is $25. All right, $25 per box, 5 boxes. I think we can pull this off. There will be no mystery as far as grabbing old books or any of that. Essentially, all new books, and we're buying directly from artists and creators. We're getting this so we can get them to you. We're not giving you guys an experience.
From the creators to the community.
Right. No LCS excuses or any of that. And we are contacting certain LCSs even in your area. Yes, we're talking to people. We even got books from Nevada and stuff like that. We talk to people and we ask, can we help you put certain people in your stores? This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing for you. This is what we're doing for the community. We're really excited about this. And we have actually a couple other things more in the pipeline. But we can't announce that quite yet. We will be announcing that we will be working with hopefully some artists. We will be working with other channels. We want to network almost with as many channels as possible at the same time. If we're a really community, we'll all show the same content at the same time, if it's for the benefit of all the community. Right?
Right.
So I think we're done. And from us,
1-2
Comic Talk, we appreciate you. And
we're out.